Put your hands together. Welcome a friend of mine who is coming. He's going to speak. We're going to give him some positive feedback. He's got 10 minutes on this stage. He can use the entire stage, all right? He has an ability. He has a gift. When it comes to business and finance, you probably want to get connected to me in general. Put your hands together for my guy, Brian Miller. See it all on me?
All right, first, I just want to say thank you, Miles, for the opportunity, and thank you to these two wonderful speakers. Thank God for this opportunity. What I want to talk about, though, is I was 11 years old when I saw my grandmother, Jeannie, die on stage 4 bone cancer, right? And I remember when they took her to hospice. You know, hospice is where you go when you're about to die. Like, there's nothing left to do. And I'll never forget this. My mom got a phone call one day, and it was from my other grandma, my mom's mom, actually. And she told her, before you go see Grandma Jean tomorrow, I want you to go to Kroger's. I want you to go to the seasoning aisle, and I want you to grab the bottle of whole mustard seeds. I want you to take just one seed when you go see her and just put it in her hand. And I'm like 11 years old, I'm in 8th grade. I'm kind of like one of the kids Jared was talking about, too cool for school, didn't really talk too much about emotions. So I'm like, this don't make no sense to me. My grandma was dying, and you're talking about putting mustard seed in her hand. And by the way, this was my dad's mom, so they ain't really get along. So I was like, how is this going to play out, right? So tomorrow happens. We go to hospice. I walk in, I give my grandma a hug and a kiss, say I love you. My mom's behind me. She places the mustard seed. Has anybody ever saw a mustard seed, by the way? Yeah. Y'all see one of those? A little teeny. I had to go to the store and get some, because I was like, hold up, I don't think, like, yes. So she goes, she places the mustard seed in my grandma's hand, just like this. And instantly, as soon as my grandma looked down at her hand, tears start to pour out of her eyes. I'm in the back confused, like, I can barely even see it. Like, can you hold it up for the people real quick? Can you hold it up? Like, you can't even see it.
I can. It's in there. It's in there.
So I'm like, okay, what's so special about this mustard seed? One day I was reading the beautiful Bible, Matthews, I believe it's like chapter 17, don't quote me though, he the minister. And it said, Jesus said, with faith as small as a mustard seed, you can look at a mountain and say, move, and the mountain shall be moved. Nothing shall be impossible to you. I don't know about y'all, but like, I read it, but I didn't have it first. Has anybody ever heard that before? Yeah, church, right? Okay. I heard it, but I was like, okay, time out. I remember what that seed looked like, Jesus. This is a small seed. Now, I'm from Ohio, so I don't see a lot of mountains. I don't know about Texas. But I've been in Nevada before, and they got mountains.
Right.
You telling me that with faith, as small as that seed that y'all couldn't even see, I can move a mountain? I didn't have a desire to actually move a physical mountain, but I'm sure some of you are in here today and you have a desire to be something bigger, something greater, something more, impact more, make more money. Money's good. I like money. Right? I ain't gonna lie to you.
Money love me too.
Money love me too. That's what I say. Look, that's exactly what I say. I don't love money. Money love me. Right? Period. Right? So I said, I think I need to know more about two things. What is faith? And what is a mustard seed, really? So I started looking. In Hebrews, think like chapter 11, God gives us what faith is.
Mm-hmm.
He says, now faith, hold up.
Substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen.
Say that for me one more time.
Now faith
Yeah.
is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen.
The substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. See, I went to law school, y'all. So I know when you say that word evidence, you got to provide proof.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll understand. Listen. Y'all know OJ?
Yeah.
OJ didn't do any time because of
No
evidence.
Yup.
Yep.
So the Bible tells us that now faith, the belief, the size of a mustard seed is enough to actually create the fact. That's the evidence. I don't think you're. I don't think. See, they touched on it a lot. Right? Key word being though now. Whoo. Whoo. See, how many of y'all been praying for something? Yeah, right? Whether it's more money, better relationships with your family, whatever it is. But every time you pray for it, you go back to doing the same thoughts, feelings, and actions as it was before you had it.
Right.
I remember a story, and I'm going to paraphrase it a little bit, right? But essentially, they were praying for rain. They were praying for rain, but they never dug the ditches. So when they went back to Moses and said, God's not answering our prayer, he said, you didn't dig the ditches. You don't believe. See, listen.
Right.
Come
You
on,
better
come
talk,
on,
sir.
come on.
See, listen. If y'all want more money, if y'all want more impact, you gotta have the belief that it is now. There's no such thing as tomorrow faith. There's no such thing as yesterday faith. There's only now faith. And faith is an action.
Yes, it is.
You have to adopt the attitude of the person who already had the prayer answered. The
Yes.
thoughts, the feelings, the actions. Okay, cool. We got what faith is. Then I was like, okay, now what's this mustard seed? What's so special about a mustard seed? Guys doing some research, Google's my best friend. And now we got ChatGPT, the AI. I was doing it, right? I learned that the mustard seed becomes one of the best plants. It takes up the whole field. It provides food, abundance to plants, to us. The leaves, the seed creates nutrients, creates health benefits for everybody it comes in contact with. That little bitty seed, can I hold it real quick? This little bitty seed, when planted in the right environment, with the right condition,
Yes.
becomes something so great that it provides value to an abundance of species. He said God is the God of abundance. See, listen, your desire, your dream, what you've been praying for, it's this mustard seed. And when you plant it in the right condition, in the right environment, see, you think that having more money is for you, right?
Come on.
Having more money is not for you. Having more money is so you can impact the people that you're called to impact. You shall know them by their fruits. How can you provide anything to somebody if you don't got nothing?
Right.
The faith of a mustard seed. So my time is almost up, but I want to leave you here today. And I just want to ask you, what is it that you believe in? And who is the person that has it already? What are the thoughts? What are the feelings? What are the actions? So you can grow as a mustard seed.
Oh, yes.
Come on now. That's good. That was good. Not only was it good, he was under his 10-minute mark.
I saw the one. Look.
He was under his 10-minute mark. Good job. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move.